Hey everyone, here's a quick summary of all the information presented in this video. This is for those of you who don't want to watch the long form version of it. Here goes. The PC build video is in progress. It's turning out to be a big project, but I like the way it's turning out. My new phone will arrive in the mail in the next couple of days. When it does, the live streams will start. I will be live streaming myself working on the following: editing a new badass music intro for the channel, finishing the PC build video and using that new badass music intro for it. I will make and release the live stream announcement video for the Skyrim project. We're going to heavily modify Skyrim and make it absolutely amazing. I will be making how-to videos for that. Then we're going to play through this amazingly modified version, and as we go along, we'll record footage for the music video. Then obviously I'll edit the music video itself. For the Star Wars project, Fugnuk has built to completion our first digital set. He and I will be working together to use it for testing how to film a subject and insert that subject into a digital environment. Finally, Fugnuk is really good at guitar and I am good at vocals, so we're going to do some cover songs for fun. And that's just a brief overview of everything that's covered in this video. Stick around for more in-depth discussion on those topics. Now on with the video. Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Fugnuk is here with us. Say hello, Fug.
Hello.
Hey, and we are just doing a quick update video for the Nexius IRL channel because there's a lot of things in flight. So what you're looking at right here is, let's take a look at the word count real quick. This is turning out to be a big project. So I'm damn near 3,000 words on the script for the PC build video, and I was going through, I've got all the, this is the PC build video here. This is all the footage that I've got. Let me zoom all the way out. Let's see here. There we go. I'm learning my way around this program finally. So there's damn near, each camera had damn near 4 hours of footage, because what I've done is I've actually synced up the footage. So Fug, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So so now that I've got it all synced up, so see, let's go from the other angle. So see, I got like a nice close-up right here. And then, so when my hands get in the way, we switch over to the other camera. Right? See, so now you can actually see me pop the arm off of there and put the chip in without my hands in front of the camera. I've even got like some close-up of it, so I think I did that. Yeah. So move the camera over so you can see the little pins. Don't touch those. Don't touch them. That's bad. I'm really impressed with the way all of this footage turned out, and I think I don't know how long it's going to be. It'll be as condensed as I possibly think it should be. But it basically, if you can put together like the Millennium Falcon and Legos, you can watch this guide and build a computer. That's basically it. So yeah, this is me. See, I got all this great little footage. This is me talking about how to install the M.2 drive. I got all these little details. I've even got footage of me reading the user's manual, because you need to do that sometimes when you're putting together a computer to make sure you're doing it the right way. So that's all in progress. So at the rate this is going, I probably have another day or two of work ahead of me, and then my phone gets here, because remember I lost my phone. We talked about that. My phone's supposed to get here on the 18th. So once my phone's here and I can sign into things again, I can get my company's VAT ID, which is the tax ID for my company, and then I'm going to license that that service that I was talking about in the other video, the artlist.io. And what this will do is just give me access to, oh, that's the wrong site. Okay, well, let's use my powers of organization and go find the link. So I'm going to go to the Trello BizDev board. Here it is, digital assets to increase production quality. Boom. Right here. So this site. So see here, like I've got access to all this different music. There's all this different types of stock footage to keep making things entertaining, keep the eye entertained. There's plenty of sound effects, voiceovers, LUTs. LUTs basically let you make sure all of the color looks the same across the entire project. So instead of back in the day, you used to have to make sure you used all the same lenses otherwise on all the similar cameras, otherwise the picture would look so different. It would jar the user. But now that everything's digital, you can throw an LUT on top of it, and regardless of what the tone and color was of the camera at the time, it basically replaces it. So you see the source here on the right hand side, and then this is the plugin gives it this nice soft blue hue to everything, and you can see how this is over here in grayscale. Over here it's a nice teal, and it's just another way to make sure everything blends together, and it doesn't, these sudden color hue and changes don't jar the viewer out of watching the production. So I'll get access to this, and then because I'm putting all of this time into this video, we'll go ahead and the new intro that you folks saw the prototype to, we'll go ahead and the moment I get my phone, I'll start live streaming myself make that intro, and I will put that intro at the beginning of this video because so much time is going into it. I don't want to half-ass it now. I've already put I've spent a ton of time on this thing. There's chores and stuff, and then I've spent already a couple of days on it, and it's going to be another day or two. So we're going to go all the way. It'll be something I'm proud of. I think it'll be fun to compare, because I built a computer back in 2004 to play World of Warcraft and Doom 3, and it's going to be cool to compare the performance of the hardware. I'm going from a Pentium 4 4.2 gigahertz single core to a Ryzen 9 that has 16 cores that are clocked at 4.2 gigahertz. So there's 15 more cores on the processor that I have now. That's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Quite the upgrade.
Yeah, quite the upgrade. So I'm looking forward to, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of the work that's going into it. I'm looking forward to releasing it. There's been a lot of people that have asked me to do a PC build video for a long time, and I'm going to be very happy with this one. And I think everybody will enjoy it. If you just want to, if you've built a computer before, you might appreciate one or two of my techniques. And what I mean by that is I have extremely big hands, and I will do things like I will install the CPU, the M.2 drive, the RAM, and the heatsink before I mount the motherboard in the case, just so I can have more room. Back in the day, I used to always mount the motherboard first, but then you'd run into problems because you can't get as many angles once that thing's secure in there. So that's a work in progress, and it should be live streaming soon when I get the phone back, and then we will release this video, and we will then move on to the Skyrim project, which will I'm already in the process of looking up what type of mods we're going to have for a good experience. It's been incredible to see. I haven't looked at the Skyrim mod community since the year 2015. So and that's back when before any of the special editions were released. So back then it was there, we were still limited because it was a 32-bit executable. Now we've got a 64-bit executable. We don't have the same limitations of the game that the games engine had back then, and it looks like everybody's just off to the races. This is basically like a hot bar for Skyrim. This is cool. So
Nice.
yeah, and then we'll also go over STEP. This is the STEP stands for Skyrim Total Enhancement Project, and this is where I learned everything I know about modding. And what I appreciated about this guide is one, you got to be technically inclined for this guide. So if you're not technically inclined, you can at least watch it and follow along, and I'll explain it as simply as I can. But if you're geeky and you really want to learn how to mod Skyrim and troubleshoot things, then this is your guide. There's a bunch of different tools. It trains you on like the load order. You know, I really learned the engine and the way things are configured in the game through this guide. And it's also helped me troubleshoot. So most of the time when my game crashes, I can figure out what went wrong and fix it so it doesn't crash again. Which is extremely helpful when you're trying to do a whole playthrough of Skyrim and not reload every time. And then the other thing that I appreciated about this guide was that all of the updates and changes that they've made, they are taking it from the approach of if Bethesda would have released a perfect game, what would it have looked like, basically. So they all of the mods and all of the updates and stuff are super vanilla friendly. It's supposed, like, if you playing this version, we're gonna start off with this for Skyrim, because it'll clean everything up and get everything organized, and then we'll add more mods on top of it, and the majority of the mods that I like also continue to enhance or stick with the vanilla feel. So we'll get through this guide. And we'll use this heavily modded version of Skyrim to record the music video. So but back in the day when I was trying this back in 2015, it would crash because you could only, in any time the program tried to use more than 4 gigabytes of memory, that's VRAM and system, by the way, it would crash. So back in the day when I was trying to get this to work, I was getting, like high resolution textures, but then I was downscaling them myself, and that would take longer. It would take longer to downscale them. But it would still be a higher quality image at less size. And I eventually just gave up because I could never seem to get the thing to work. So we're back now. We're actually gonna finish this. And then let's take a look at the Kanban board together. Let's take a look at Skywalker Ranch. Okay. This is the board that Fug and I are working on together. Here's this is the item for me to work on the new Nexius Productions intro. This is on deck too. This is getting the license from that website. This is actually done. We can move this one over to completed. And then I've still got to work on the story beats. I've been busy with this video and other things, but we got plenty of time. All right. And then the next thing, so Fug, you've got that office setting pretty much set up the way you want, right?
Pretty much at the moment, yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and share your screen.
Yeah, let me...
Yep, there we go.
Aha. Yeah, there we go. This is the updated version now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
Wow,
wider.
I like how
Yeah.
the windows look like they did in the prequels, because those windows look like Palpatine should be, in that corner right there, going, help me. Don't kill me, please. So that's good. You preserved that, and then I like how we've got the little the hologram projector in the desks there. We got a blaster on the desks because that's how this guy rolls, and oh, that's cool.
I don't know what this is, but it's a work in progress.
It's a humidifier or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is cool. We got set up over there, and then we've got these nice big windows where we can set up shots of people like looking out over the balcony or whatever, seeing the traffic fly by or something like that. Yeah, this is really cool. So I think what we've got to do now is let's figure out how we want. You put the TV. Oh, that's great. That's funny. We'll work out where I should be standing in the room, and we'll work out like a couple of different shots, like an over the shoulder, looking out the window shot, a sitting at the desk shot, standing over in the corner shot, something like that. You know what I mean? We'll figure that out, and I will kind of film myself, and then once I have that footage, you and I can figure out how to angle the camera in here so when I'm standing or walking or whatever, it looks like I'm actually moving around inside of the room. I have no fucking clue how we're going to do this, but we're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? I can see putting like that little man figure there. Like we could put multiple ones of those, and then you can send me this file actually. Yeah. So if you send me this file, then we can put these guys around. Then I can figure out where I'm standing in the thing, record it, and then you and I can work together because you're better at camera controls and all this stuff than I am. Like it'll be hard for me just to move that little character around. But you know your way around here. You know your way around this place like I know my way around a video editor.
Yeah.
So this is cool. Okay, this is like a huge improvement. And then some of the other things that I like is that little console, that control station. One of these when we do actually get to when we're going to be filming and have live action and stuff, I want to make sure that we do have physical objects, something like this, for people to interact with, so they can actually tap on something, or somebody gets thrown into something and it breaks. Just things that typically don't happen when you're filming on a chroma key stage. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be that's one of the biggest things I notice when I'm watching a video is the lack of the characters physically interacting with the environment. Lucas does a good job with it in the prequels, but they're typically walking from point A to point B, or like Padme's packing or unpacking something, or they're embarking or disembarking from somewhere. So they're and to do so, embarking, disembarking, like Lucas would have a ramp, so you actually get a shot of them walking up a sloped sloped terrain. He would have if it would make sense that Padme is packing her things to go away to hide from the assassin in the Clone Wars. But think about the other action sequences, like when they chase the changeling. They don't bump in. Nothing gets knocked over. The trash can doesn't get knocked over. No glass shatters. None of that stuff. And that's what I know. That's what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that we have physical things that'll be happening besides just having all these digital backgrounds. So the challenge will be figuring out how that looks good. The challenge will be figuring out how we combine all this. Now here, see this here. So you just gave me an idea, Fug. So I could film myself. I could film myself with the lights off, right? Or just a small with a small light source, and then I could change the light source to be like all green suddenly, and then and that's the footage that I have, and then you and I coordinate of like the hologram turning on and popping up in front of my face because I'm sitting at the desk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
that would work.
Yeah. You give me tons of ideas, Mick. And then you'd actually see my face slightly through the hologram or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's, like I said, like I'm so glad you built this, because now we can do all of these things basically. You know what I mean? Now we can figure all this stuff out. You've got the environment to know how to generate this stuff. I've got the I don't have it yet, but I have the will. We're gonna figure it out. This is gonna be cool shit. It's amazing just watching you work on this stuff. When are you gonna start live streaming this stuff?
Shortly, actually, I think. I might remake a channel because I don't remember the login for my original Twitch. But
I got you. Okay. Well, now the other thing that you and I should we'll want to start working on together is, I was thinking of doing because you're good on the guitar, so I was thinking of doing like a super mix cover songs, because I can sing all different types of music. I can sing country, I can sing metal, I can sing pop, all that kind of stuff. So what would be like a list of 10 to 15 different songs that we'd want to oscillate back and forth and oscillate between like George Strait and Metallica kind of oscillate. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
go, like really, and I can do, I can do Megadeth, I can do Metallica, I can do all kinds of different stuff. So I'll send you some Led Zeppelin. I'll send you a list of a
Oh yeah, that'd be
that
cool.
I know. And if you want to, I'll throw in. I'll even put in like some Savage Garden.
Get some Johnny Cash as well.
Some Johnny Cash, yeah. Myself today, the old familiar. Okay. All right. So all right, cool. Well, that's I think this is good. I don't want to drag this video out anymore. I'm feeling a lot better since I got the CPAP machine. So I think we've got things pretty much figured out. As soon as I get my phone here, the live streams will start, and I will be live streaming myself working on all of these things. So you folks will be able to come in and hang out and see all of the different things that I'm doing, whether that's going to be writing the current screenplay of what I'm trying to say here, or getting all this edited and matched up. So we have some high quality multiple camera angles for the production. All right. Well, that's everything. Thanks everybody for all of the great comments from the last video. We will have another video coming out very shortly, next couple of days, and the live stream will start in the next couple of days as well. The phone is supposed to be here on the 18th, so stick around. Probably by the 18th, the 19th, 20th, the latest. There'll be a live stream somewhere. You guys can come hang out, and we'll be working on all this stuff even more. See you next time.